I had no thoughts of coming to Detroit. That was not on my mind. But Detroit was the first team that reached out to me that like wanted me. Like, hey, we want you. They was the first team when as soon as they had the little tampering window that they do, you know what I'm saying, cover 48 hours or whatever early. As soon as the window opened up, Detroit hit me, hit my agent. As soon as it opened up. And they was like, we want to get him out. And I had other teams that, you know, they wanted me to come on visit. They wanted me to sign, but they had like a offensive lineman that they was like, that's my first priority. If we get this offensive lineman, then we can only offer you this much money. If we don't get the offensive lineman, then we can offer you that much money. And I never felt like
They're straightforward like that in negotiations. They'll tell you like,
well, that's what my agent stuff. That's what my agent was
okay,
telling me.
I got you. Sorry.
And so I never really wanted to be a second option like that. I didn't really care. I mean, I was just like, nah, I'm not finna sit around and wait for you to be like, hey, well, we couldn't get who we wanted, so we're gonna settle for you and not bump that. I would rather go with somebody who believe in me and they want me. And that's kind of how it was. And so that's what Detroit did. Even when I went on my visit out there, man, there was some crazy stuff happened, man, that I still to this day I'm like, bro, I still don't know how I signed because
Wait, what happened?
it was some crazy. There's some stuff I would rather not say, but
Oh man.
nothing to do with the team. Just some stuff in the city that's at the hotel that I was in, man. Like
Oh, okay.
I was witnessing something was going on in the room right next to mine, and it was not good. I'm gonna say that much. I'm talking about it was to the point to where, you know, like I said, I'm coming to Detroit, and all I've heard was stories, right?
Mm.
I'm literally in my room, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna lay on the floor because if they get to shooting, I don't want to be in the bed and get hit. Like, it was like
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was man and woman. So it was definitely domestic. It was got rid of that thing. It was crazy. I was just like, and like I said, this is my first time in Detroit. Like I'm freaked out. I'm like, oh snap, it's real out here, bro. Like what?
Yeah.
I'm laying on the floor, like, oh no, like man, what do I do? I call the police. Like, what is
Had
going
you on the
on?
ground.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, bro. So yeah, man. So it was some crazy stuff that happened, but at the end of the day, man, I just got to thinking, you know, about who I was as a player, what I wanted to be as a player, and you know what I stood for. And I was like, you know what? If anybody can try to turn something around, I felt like it was me. And that was, you know, Mark May. He was like, hey, we want to try to change the culture around here. And you know, he was like, we want to get you, we want to get Reggie. We trying to get guys in to help change the culture. And I was like, all right, you know, so that's why I did it. And that was probably one of my biggest, you know, the biggest decisions of my career and probably one of the best decisions of my career because it helped me grow as a person, helped me grow as a player, it gave me an opportunity to show that I could play and also gave me an opportunity to help try to change an organization, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for me, that was important. You know, winning Super Bowls and stuff is always important, but everybody's not going to win a Super Bowl. So for me, it was like, you know what? I want to try to leave a legacy. I want to leave a mark. I want to try to change a culture. I want to try to do something like that because, you know, for me, you know, you know, if I would have left there in 2018 and the Lions won a Super Bowl in 2018 or 20 or whatever, I still would feel like, man,
that's part of that.
I know I wasn't playing and out there on the field, but I felt like I had a part in that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those guys, I feel like some of the things that we done, some of the things that we were able to do, you know, because it's kind of how it was for my high school, man. Like, you know, I was there and we was building, we was getting, you know, getting for ourselves. And then a couple years after I left, they went to state, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? We didn't get to go to state, but the foundation that we laid, the culture that we brought, they were able to carry it on and they went to state. So it felt good to me. And so that was just kind of how I felt about Detroit, man. And you know, I got an opportunity to make plays, man, and you know I made them, and that's the cool part about it, man. It's the cool part about it. I made them, and the fans loved it. You know, it was fun, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I had a blast playing for Detroit, man. I had a blast.
It's dope to hear you say that too, because as a fan, I was like probably 18. when you came. You and Reggie came, but like
Thirsty, thirsty, trying to choose. I mean, I know I'm pretty cool. My nitty bag, my kitty boots. I got the juice, I got the juice.